Namaste everyone, this is me Anuj and a very good morning to all of you. And if you are new to the channel, we post videos every day in the morning, in the afternoon and sometimes in the evening. In my channel, I usually post some health related issues, but today the class is very special because I'm focusing upon a very important mental health problem which is called the panic attacks. Now these panic attacks can be happen to anyone, those who are not meeting with the things as they expect in their life. Maybe the thoughts are overwhelming, the mind is not in your control, and you wanted to just soothe or relax or calm down your nervous system. So this class is perfectly for you. So let's get started. If you are, come on your mat and start with the conditioning. To begin with the class, sit in a very comfortable pose. I'm sitting in a Sukhasana. You'll place both the palms and keeping your spine straight and let your spine become tall. Your shoulders are relaxed, dropping down and backward, observing your breath in and out. Now, simply pay attention towards the natural breath, relaxing your shoulder and allow every breath which comes in and goes out. Because the first step when you're getting stress is to observe yourself as a third person. If you are into your mind all the time, you consider yourself as a very important person. So watch your breath. Watch the inhalation. Watch the exhalation. Just do not judge yourself. Simply watch, observe, be aware. And now, open your eyes. Okay, come on. Let's start with the practice. The first thing is you're going to mobilize our spine. So I want you to come into the cat and cow pose as usual. In the beginning of the class, take one forearm distance away your knee and your palm. Come on your palms, make sure your toes are tucked in. I want you to drop your chest down, make some arch on your lower back and inhale, lift your chest up, look up towards the sky or the ceiling. And exhale, hump your spine down and hump your back, taking your shoulder blades away from each other, protract your shoulders. Once again, inhale, arch your back, look up towards the ceiling. Exhale, hump your spine, look down towards your belly. Continue a few rounds of this, inhaling, arch your back, look up towards the ceiling. And exhale, hump your spine, look down towards your navel. Inhale, arch, look up. And exhale, hump, look down. Now let's go to the downward facing dog. So let's press your palms on the front of the mat and lift your head up. Now bringing your heels towards the ground and allow your heels to be down. If you cannot bend, you cannot reach towards the ground with your heels, you can start with the knees bent. And initially you can lengthen your spine by stretching your arms. But if you can't, if you can easily be comfortable into the pose, start pressing your heels on the ground. Make sure you're having a good length in your lower back. Now this will allow the blood circulation to come on your face. Sometimes the lack of blood circulation, not enough sunlight, not enough water can also make us stress. It also gives us the burnout condition. Allow your blood to reach towards your face. Stay there for the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now slowly start walking forward towards your palm and try to sit into a malasana. The tighter hips can also create some level of compression on your back. So just stay into the malasana, allow your hips rocking right and left side for a few rounds. Breathing in, breathing out. Easy. Few more rounds. Stay there. Just keep pushing, using your triceps and push your inner thigh outside. Allow yourself to push a little bit more. and release. Few more rounds. Push your inner thighs out by using your triceps. Open up your hips and release. So hips are containing the level of stress, just like how you get stress around your jaw. Whenever you get stress, you also tend to tighten the hips, creating a pressure on the lower back. So always the emotions are stored in the hip. Your Swadhisthana chakra. Open up, release. Few more rounds. Push the hip out and release. Now place your palms on the floor, on the mat, on the front. Straighten your knees back again as much as you can. Allow your spine to fall down. Breathing in and breathing out. Exhale. Allow your spine, allow the blood to reach towards your face. Be very easy and comfortable in your body. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale and exhale out. And now, one more time, press your palms. And now bring your feet back again and press the heels on the ground. Now slowly drop both the knees on the ground completely. Another reasons which you get very stressed is that you have a lot of congestion around the chest. There is not enough oxygen in your body. So you need to stretch your thoracic a little bit. So for that, we're going to do a Ushtrasana practice, the camel pose. So for that, I want your knees to be the hip distance apart and keeping your hip relaxed, keeping your glutes relaxed. Now, tuck your toes in and I want you to press your right palm onto the right heel and I want you to stretch your left hand up. Open the chest out and just breathe there. As you breathe, you can feel the expansion and contraction. And now release. Go to the other side, change the side, hold the left heel this time, cupping your palm and stretch your right arm back. Stay there. And come in the center. Those who are very comfortable, we're going to place both palms on your heels or you can just place your palms on your lower back. Whatever feels comfortable you, whatever comes naturally to you, don't force, just open your chest. And now, completely relax. Try to sit on your heels into Vajrasana. And now let's do Shashankasana again. Bring the blood flow back to the face. After doing some back bending, take your arms back. Lean little forward, bring your forehead towards the ground. And just allow yourself to do the natural breathing. Your belly and your chest goes against your thighs, that as you inhale and exhale, it gives you some restraint around the blood flow, which is good for you. Because as you release the posture, inhale and come up, the blood rushes to the face again, which is very, very good for your brain and to relax your nervous system. One more time, exhaling, bend down completely. The one thing and another thing about the stress is, you always have to keep indulging yourself into something. Because sometimes when the thought gets overpowered, you will lose the control over yourself. Inhale and come up. And relax completely. Now, the next pose which we are going to do is again to open up the hip. If you can't practice it, we'll give some slight and easy variations for it. So come up. You're going to bring your both palms in the front. You're going to take your heels on the floor. And as you inhale, you're going to bring your right feet outside your left palm and you're going to bring your left knee on the ground and the left ankle on the floor. Now, you're going to make sure the feet and your knee in the same line. It's not extending forward. You are pressing the knee and the knee is going backward. The knee is not in line with the hip. Now, as you feel comfortable, I want you to press your left thigh towards the ground and stay there. This will allow the opening of the chest, opening of your hamstring, and it's going to work around the quadricep and the pelvic region. Very, very important for you because your hips are the emotions, nothing else. Just keep lifting up. Provide some good amount of blood circulation and oxygenation to the entire body. Really does help you. You're going to see the difference after the class. Those who are very comfortable, just come on your elbows. That is going to be a little deeper for your body, but again, it's very, very important. Press your elbows on the ground, interlock your fingers and look down towards the ground. Stay there for the count. Inhale, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the next one is very much my favorite. It's going to be put your palms on the ground. And you're going to open your legs out. Make sure the inner side of the feet is open up. This is going to go deeper on the glute. Press your inner thighs and press the feet. Press the thigh. Look to the right shoulder. If it's too much for you, you don't have to do it. Just come in the center by keeping the feet like this. If it's very comfortable for you, start pushing yourself. Remember the 1% every day. That's it. It's enough. And come in the center. Very good. Take your leg back and come back again into the downward facing dog, because that is our middle position, the resting position, which helps us to bring the flow back again to the face and allow the spine to open up. Pressing the heels on the ground, stay there for a few count. Inhale, exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very well done. Now bring your left feet outside the left palm. Again, the same thing you have to repeat. Make sure the knee and the ankle are in the same line. Press your knee on the ground. Make sure the knee goes back, ankles pressing down. Push your right quadricep, your right thigh diagonally towards the front. Stay there for the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When you feel very comfortable, you're going to go on your interlocking your fingers and stay there. A little ant is moving around my mat. Okay, stay there. Now keep pushing your right quadricep towards the ground. Stay there. Keep pressing the feet. Stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Again, come up. Put your palm. Now again, my personal favorite. Certainly it's going to become your favorite too, very soon. Press your palm, your left palm on your left thigh, opening the inner side of the left feet and twist and look towards the left shoulder. Keep twisting. Stay there for the count of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come in the center. Press your palms. Come back into our starting position. The Adho Mukha Svanasana. Allow your heels to be pressed down. Shoulders relax, neck relax. Allow yourself to give a good length in your spine. That is very important. Stay there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhaling. Drop your knees down. Sit on your heels into Vajrasana. Okay. The next pose is going to be a lying down pose. We are going to lie down on the abdomen. We're going to practice some Bhujangasana. As I said, your hips and the congestion around your chest is the very key factor that you feel down, lethargy, panic attacks, the thoughts get overpowered to you. Don't worry. In these classes, I'm not going to go to you and take you to the medicine. This mat is your medicine. Lie down. Come on your mat. Lie down on your belly and just lie down by putting your forehead on the ground. Now, make sure your palms are right next to your chest. And from there, what you are going to do, you're going to press your palms, taking your elbows closer to your body. And now, as you inhale, you're going to press your palms by keeping the ankles towards the ground and stay there. Now, make sure you're not straightening your elbows, because that is not going to give you any benefit apart from just giving a stress on the lower back. So just bend your elbows a little bit. And now let's breathe. Slightly lift your head up, facing forward. If you can't breathe, then head down. Now stay there. As you improve, you can increase the weight on your palm and start pressing up. But make sure not using your shoulders or the lower back. And exhaling, go down. Bring your forehead towards the ground. Now let's do the next round. We'll not do the counting. We'll close the eyes and practice. So press the palms, elbows close to your body, sticking to your torso. Press the palm and inhaling, lift up. Make sure elbows bend, closer to your body, stay there. Expand your chest. And exhaling, go down again. Let's do the counter pose. Press the palms. Your knees are going to the edge of your mat. You are pressing the hip towards your heel. You are lengthening your spine, stretching your chest, stretching your arms. Stay there for the count of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, slowly come up. Now let's go a little deeper into the downward facing. So now this one, all you have to do, you have to make sure that your elbows are in line with the shoulder. At any given point, if your elbows are going outward, it means you're going to compress the chest and you're putting a lot of weight around the chest muscles. So you have to interlock your fingers. You're going to keep your elbows in line with the shoulder. Do not allow them to slide out. Interlock your fingers properly. And now, Adho Mukha Svanasana with your elbows on the ground, a little deeper. The Matsya Krida preparation. Press your heels if you're comfortable. If you can't, just come on your tippy toes, lifting the heels up, pointing up to the ceiling or the sky. Just stay there. Allow yourself to breathe. Inhale, exhale, 5. As I said, your blood flow needs to go around your chest and your face, releasing the tension on the hip. These are the 3 key factors which puts you into the stress, depression, the panic attacks. You just name it. The yoga has a cure for everything. Stay there. Breathe. Allow yourself to breathe. And now, release completely. And drop down. The last one we are going to do, before we do, we just relax again into Shashankasana, sitting on the heels, pressing the arms front, and dropping the head down. Eyes closed. Relax there for the next few breaths. And inhaling, come up. And come up into the lying down posture, the supine posture. So, for the lying down, again we're going to do one more asana, which is going to help you for bringing the blood flow towards the face. So, all you have to do before we start is to bringing the knees towards your chest. Hug your knees towards the chest. Okay. There are various asanas like Shirshasana, Sarvangasana, where you can give a little length in your spine to bring the blood flow more towards your face. But today we will not force ourselves that much because you're going to give yourself a stress. That is not the good if you are just beginning a new day, new practice. I have so many classes in my channel. You can just go and follow up the series of March and the February and January classes. It's very helpful. Now, you're going to raise the both arms up. You're going to straighten the both legs. And now let's split the legs out. Open the legs as wide as possible. This will allow yourself to release your hip flexors. You can bend the knees a little bit, but make sure you're not taking the legs towards the ground. It should be very close towards your body. Very parallel. Close your eyes, stay there. For the count of 5, open up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now open up into Hasta Mukha Asana, the Ananda Balasana, or you can in English, you can say happy baby pose. Just press your feet, the sole of the feet. Try to bring the knees towards your armpit and stay there. Allow your hips to relax even more. As I said, the blood flow, the oxygenation and the tension away from the hip. You will see the difference after the class, just practicing. Now start rocking to right and left, because sometimes you feel stuck still after holding the pose. So sometimes you just have to give a little bit push to one side or the other. to release that a slight tension, which really improves your posture. Okay? And now release your feet on the ground. The last one we will practice is to work around the hip. So for that, you're going to place your right feet on the top of your left thigh, and then you're going to bring your left knee, which gives you stretch around the right side of the hip. So bring your left knee towards you, bringing your right hand inside the feet and the left hand over your left knee. And just keep pulling and hugging your knees towards your chest. Be there, inhale, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very well. Now release. Putting your feet on the ground, placing your left feet on the top of your right thigh, and now hugging your knee towards you. Just give a tight hug and allow your left hip to open up. And now release completely. Now, the last one is some breathing. The reason why the babies are so happy and joyful is not because they haven't seen the problems and they are not exposed with the world. Another yogic reason, the breathing reason, is they breathe from the belly. And the people who breathe from the belly, they're not so stressed and congested around the chest. So let's do a little bit of breathing from the belly. All you have to do is keeping your feet slightly apart, knees together. Place your right palm on your belly and just let your left palm relax facing down. When I say you have to breathe from the belly, it does not mean you have to actually breathe from the belly. All you got to do is you have to bring your awareness around the belly. So as you inhale, you will see the belly rises up. As you exhale, the belly goes down. Inhale. Exhale. Now, slowly turn to the one side. With the help of your other hand, slowly sit up, cross your legs. And that is how you practice these small little practice. If you start putting into your life, in your day-to-day routine, it's one of the best things you can ever do with yourself. Just reward yourself with some healthy lifestyle, healthy routines, healthy yoga practice. I upload so many videos on my channel. All you got to do is subscribe, like, and write down in the comment what you would like to practice next. It's very free. It's free of cost. And if you really wanted to practice personally with me on my online classes and the private sessions, I have put in an email in the description and you can send me an inquiry and I will respond to you in one working day to get back to you. Thank you so much. I will see you soon in the next class. Thank you. Bye.